So this was obviously one of the first stadiums I wanted to do, the Sandlot field, and this one is pretty tough to do because you're very limited in, and you got to get creative when doing this one. They just don't have enough non-baseball stuff to add into this to like they have a tree house as one of the items on here, except the thing looks like a tree house that the army would use or something. But so I'm trying to make the tree house here, and I'm using the light tower, and to me it was the best thing that looked like a tree house. And then I found these holographic letters, and I thought they helped add a little dimension to the treehouse, so it didn't just look like a light tower out there. And if I thought about it, I probably could have used the wooden fence, except I wasn't really a fan of it, even though I used it quite a bit, and it surprisingly takes up a lot of data. The one thing that really sucks about this is you can't have any bushes or trees overhang the field. I mean, you can't get anywhere's near it to place them. And I don't know why you can't. If if you can't use the field for ranked games or something, what does it matter if the tree overhangs a little bit? So here I'm just trying to add the tree where their clubhouse is it looks like a pretty big tree, and the tree I'm actually using there is wasn't that big, so I was just playing around with it to try and raise the height a little bit. And I maybe could have had the house a little bit further away from the field. It would have gave me a little bit more flexibility here. As you can see, that tree is nowhere near the tree house, but I later put another tree there, so it just doesn't look like a tree freestanding. And at this point, I was just looking at whatever photos I could and trying to get it as accurate as I could. And once I finally lowered the houses so they were in the ground, everything started to come together a little better. And the reason why I lowered them is if you look at some of the houses that are around the Sandlot, they're single-story houses that mostly look from the 50s. And there I'm just adding a fence in between the tree house and the house there. It's weird, that wooden fence for some reason or another was like taking up a lot of data. You can see right here it's like at 90 or 92%. And this is where I wish you could really just edit change the size of what you're using. Like, instead of just having to place a bunch of them, like, why can't you just stretch it? Kind of like if you're playing The Sims and you're putting up a wall, you can make it the wall as long as you want or as high as you want or whatever. rather than, having to do piece by piece by piece by piece. And here I'm just trying to add some more of the wooden fence that surrounds the sandlot. And you can see the data limit going up. I think it's at 92% there. And to me, that fence could look a lot better. I don't know why they wouldn't have some old wooden fence, a lot like what you see in the Sandlot movie. And here I'm trying to add the telephone pole. The telephone pole kind of makes like their foul line if you're watching the movie. This was a piece that I almost forgot to add until I really started looking close at some photos from the movie. And I was actually watching some clips of it on YouTube and kept pausing for scenes. They don't really show very many scenes outside of the outfield. I was trying to add the chimney here. I mean, using the trash can to try and look like a chimney. I mean, as long as the camera doesn't do a close-up on it, I think it looks okay. And after putting the chimney here, I had to go back and move the whole thing because it didn't look right from home plate. You couldn't really see the chimney part, at least not like how it shows up in the movie. And you can see the chimney is a pretty profound part of the house. And there I was looking at it, and then I had to go back and change it. Again, I think these work for a nice little chimney, so long as the camera doesn't show some close-up after a home run or something in the outfield or whatever. At this point, I kept on looking at it, and I was trying to move the trees so you could actually see the chimney, kind of like in the movie, of course. And then I'm lowering more houses, so just to give it that older suburb look, so you're not seeing the two-story new houses in the background, rather maybe just seeing the roof or something like that. And then I moved around quite a few trees after that, and you can see it right there. I think that really looks like as close as you can get probably to how it looks in the movie, at least for right now, until they add more stuff to Stadium Creator. It's weird with some of the home runs, they were like bouncing off the top of the tree. There you can see it bounced off the top of the tree. And I think I turned up the elevation quite a bit. It's like, I thought it was 4,000. I might have turned it down to 1,000. I don't know, but the fence is around 270, I think, 270 to 300. So home runs are really easy here. And I mean, you're playing in a little league park, basically. So and this is actually probably the third time I've made this stadium. The first time it was probably the first stadium I tried to make, and it looked like a mess. And then the second time, it just wasn't coming together right. And it probably took around about, I would say, an hour and a half, maybe around 2 hours to complete this stadium. But leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe, whatever. If there's any stadiums you want me to work on, you gotta let me know. So, and I know a lot of guys are leaving comments on stadiums they'd like to see me make, and I plan on making all of them. So, just keep the positive feedback coming. And so, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy this stadium. And next, I plan to try Ebbets Field.